Hi everyone, I'm Diva Lee. Today I've just got something a little bit different for you. I'm going to talk about an initiation that was given to me and that I'm now going to share with the world. So sit back and enjoy. Hi everyone. It's going to be a little bit of a different show today. It is about healing, but it's a different type of healing. And it's calling the goddess into your life. And she changed my life a number of years ago when I found her. And my husband and I do her meditation every time that our business is quietening down. And it has never failed to work for us. The reason we are in the position that we are in now as small business owners and the success that we've had is totally due to our commitment and our willingness to work with Lakshmi. And the number 1111 for me has become a pretty special number, and now I realize why. But back in 2011, I had an amazing meditation day here, and I invited ladies. So it was the 11th day of the 11th month of 2011. And for some reason, I even waited until 11 minutes past 11 before I started the meditation. And I never knew why, but now I do. It's 1111 is working with the goddess energy. And I have just realized that. All of these years later, I've just realized it. So I have up on my shop, on my website, under the shop tab, and it costs $11.11, an initiation for you to go into, to participate in, to help you to get back in touch with your ancient manifesting skills. And that is done by honoring the goddess, the divine feminine. And as we must be realizing now throughout the world is absolutely devastated now because we have not been honoring the goddess. And the world is devastated. We don't have any great leadership. We don't have any manifesting skills ourselves. We're all relying on something else. So whether it's your health, whether it's relationships, whether it's building wealth for yourself, but it's that 360-degree abundance that's hard to come by. You must use the divine feminine energy, and you must become familiar with using it and knowing how to do it yourself. Now, as I've said before, a lot of billionaires that are self-made these days, it's probably even been passed down through the family. They know how to work energies. They know how to manifest through using energies. And a lot of these billionaires travel through the wealth temples that contain the divine feminine energy throughout India. So, it's quite simple. There's only one thing that you have to do, and that is surrender yourself to the divine feminine energy. A lot of men think that this is all boo-ha-ha. But when you are working with the divine masculine energies properly and the divine feminine energies properly, and they are balanced in your body, then the world is your oyster. It's not something that's going to feminize you. We have been so brainwashed into thinking the divine feminine is something soft and worthless, and that you have to live in your head instead of living in your heart. And look where this has got us. Nothing but continual wars, illnesses, and unhappiness. When you want to bring meaning back into your life, the place to start is with the divine feminine energy. So we'll get to it now. And I've made a keynote address here so that I don't forget anything. And so the activation that I've put up on the website, and it costs $11.11. And it's called the Lakshmi Consciousness Portal. And a quick way of explaining it is it's giving you a direct phone line and the instructions on how to call up Lakshmi. That's all it is. It's simple, but you must surrender yourself to the divine feminine energy in this case. Okay? So why 1111 is so special? There are 11 dimensions within the material world. Everything that is material is 11. If it moves to the 12th dimension, the material starts dissolving. As you can see, there were headlines in this newspaper, and it said, "Monster star 2 million times brighter than the sun just disappears." So it must have raised its vibration, its frequency, up to the 12th dimension, so that we can no longer see it in this physical, material world. It is not physical anymore. It's moved up to the 12th dimension. What is beyond 12 is the Shiva's realm. Shiva means that which is not. So beyond 12 is not physical. Below 12 is 11, and it is that which is material and ruled by the divine feminine. That's why it's so important now, more than ever, to learn to include Lakshmi in your daily sadhanas or prayers. This is why one of the representatives of the divine feminine, Diva, her trishu is like a trident, and she always carries it on an angle, which means 11 o'clock. So her head would be 12 o'clock, then 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So her trishu is at 11 o'clock. That's a hint. See, I had no idea. Devi's sadhana has 11 cycles. It is said that if the divine feminine gets angry with you, you will become poor, destitute. There is nothing on earth worse than poverty in this material plane. Abundance is everything. You lose self-respect. The more you lose self-respect, the more you lose the connection to the divine feminine. So now you have set a cycle in motion, probably for a long time to come, if the divine feminine gets angry with you. So the first thing in writing this is you need to rise above the confusion between right and wrong. Abundance comes in all forms. Think, enjoyment, health, great relationships, etc. You don't have to be a saint. The Mother Goddess never said this. Mother Goddess wants you to be happy in all ways, like having 360-degree abundance. When the Goddess is happy with you, she offers you enjoyment first. This is the first sign of the Goddess power, and that is you can easily create enjoyment for yourself. Lakshmi will reach you anywhere. The next step is grandeur. The Goddess says, "You have reached out to me, so I offer you grandeur." The more you recognize the Goddess in her divine state, the more you enjoy life, the longer you live, and the longer you have to learn what keeps the Goddess happy. We have to keep the Goddess happy by clearing our inner and outer demons. Give yourself an outstanding character. Keep petty thoughts out of your mind, so you have to have the willpower to bring a revolution to your life. Clearing all restrictions so you can move forward. It is what I call surrender to the divine feminine will. Whatever the Goddess wants me to do, I will do it. When the Goddess is happy with you, you progress. She blesses you with grandeur and happiness. God grants you the 360-degree abundance. Man can make some money, it's a material world, but never 360-degree abundance. And that means happiness in every area of your life. And that is God-given. From your work, clearing your demons, and those demons are your fears and out of alignment emotions. For example, anger, jealousy, guilt, shame, etc., etc. Then fearlessness is given to you. You can go out into the world and create the life you want. You cannot go out into the world and create the life you want if you are fearful to step forward. You cannot find happiness with fear blocking your heart. When a person is ill in a chronic condition, they cannot attain happiness or any pleasure or comfort. Excuse me. When you please the Goddess by the wisdom of your choice, a beggar can become a king and walk around fearlessly. What is meant by the king? In this instance, it is the freedom of raising your vibration through cleaning your own demons and diffusing things such as fear, becoming the sovereign and free from your own impediments. And so that is it. This is the Lakshmi Consciousness Portal and what it's all about. Now, the first part that I have up is part number 1. Part 2 will be put up at a later date, probably in a couple of weeks' time. And I would like for you to give yourself a couple of weeks of using the first step, and then when you feel ready, but not less than 2 weeks, give yourself 2 weeks to really check in and get familiar with the portal's workings and the surrender to the Goddess, and she will have then had time to start cleaning and clearing, bringing the unconscious thoughts of your demons up into your consciousness, so that then you can have control by responding to your fears, not reacting to them, which is so important. jealousies, what other demons that we have, then we stop the karmic wheel. We stop the wheel of karma, so that instead of just going good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, we've responded in a neutral way to our fears that somebody else has most probably triggered in us. So we stand back, and instead of jumping in and arguing with people because we're fearful, we stand back and we can say in our head, it's okay, fear. You're not needed here. I know how to respond to this. And this is not the way. Okay. I think that's just about it. So, but after you've done the first part and you're using it every day, and I go through the instructions through the meditation with you, then I'll put up a second one that will be even so it's up a level on how to use it. Okay, so far I know of 2 levels. There could be more added. Lakshmi might get me to add more levels to it. I don't know. I didn't realize that I would be doing this, so it's all very new to me. And if Lakshmi, if I do the right thing, or if there are more levels to this, then Lakshmi will impart that onto me too. So I think that is just about it. So please, anyway, do yourself a favor. Learn. This is even more of a skill than what the billionaires have, because how many billionaires have that 360-degree abundance? They don't. They probably have a nice house, but they're miserable because they're not getting out and enjoying life. They're not making the most of their family relationships are crap, their health could be crap, somebody in the family may be struggling, and then that makes you struggle. But once you are learning how to respond to life, not to react to it, and Lakshmi will help you with that. She will bring up your fears gently, kindly, and not boom, 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 so that it's just so overwhelming you think, my God, I'm going to have a nervous breakdown. No, this is a gentle energy. And once you realize that it is an actual direct phone line to Lakshmi, you can ask her questions. You can get back into your portal. You can make sure that everything's all activated. And then you can talk to her and ask her how to do this, how to do that. Come to me in a dream. And it's not only for abundance, it's for your health. It's for family relationships. It's that 360-degree abundance that I was talking about that most billionaires don't have. I don't know of a billionaire out there who has happy personal life, has great health, has everything that they're wanting, so that, you know what? They are so happy and so confident in their ability to create wealth that they share it generously. How many billionaires do that? They don't. But you will. And the more you give away, the more Lakshmi loves you and gives you more and more and more to give away, because you can't spend it all. You've got that to pass on to your children. The know-how to manifest yourself, to manifest the life you're wanting, to manifest the health, to manifest the wealth. But it's more than just material wealth. This is about creating abundance for you in these lower 11 dimensions. Yay. Okay, beautiful people. I love you all so much. Thank you for listening to me. And please do yourself a favor. buy the first one that's up in the shop now. Okay, love you all. Bye.